especially to you, sir. We are assigned to report Module 3, Lesson 2. So I am Meldy Sarong together with my partner Novalintura from BS Ed Math 2A. So what's up everyone? So tayo ay magkakaroon ng discussion about brand new topic, and I'm sure you are here because you're looking for this material. No? Okay, don't worry guys. I'm happy that you're here, and I hope that you will learn a lot from our discussion about munting side input about of Cavite Mutiny or pag-aalsa sa Cavite, no? So makikita nyo sa inyong screen na it is a one path but many histories. Okay, bakit kaya? So, primarily, ito guys, kasi may dalawang muka, no? Ang Cavite Mutiny or Aba Malaikus, okay, kung ano yung mukang Cavite Mutiny at ano ang kahalagahan nito sa ating kasaysayan. So, ito ang inyong malalaman na ngayong araw na ito. Are you ready? Say you are ready. Say yes. Just chill out there, sit back, and relax. So now let me discuss this for you. Alright, now ever since tayo elementary no of or high school, alam natin very important dates ng ating kasaysayan noong 1898, 1896, or 1996. We know what happened those period of time. Okay? But guys, no, we have to remember that as equally historic significant ng kasaysayan ng ating bansa is year 1872. Okay? Napaka-importante nito dahil walang 1896 revolution. Kung walang 1872 Cavite Mutiny. So, tandaan nyo yan guys ha. Dahil mamaya pagtatagpiin natin ang mga events, mga pangyayari kung bakit naging contributory ang Cavite Mutiny sa Philippines Revolution. So now, may dalawang major event happened in 1872. So first is 1872 Cavite Mutiny. And second is the martyrdom of the three priests in the person of Father Mariano Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora Gamborza. So take note, they are the Gamborza father. Hindi sila Gamborza brothers nga. Okay, baka iba yung masagot nyo sa sa recitation case, sir. Remember, Gamborza fathers, not Gamborza brothers. So, alright, now sinabi ko kanina may dalawang muka ang Cavite. So ito lang naman yun eh. So we have a Filipino version of the Cavite Mutiny and the Spanish version. Okay, parang representative ng Miss Universe lang, no? So Filipino version, yun yung uunahin natin. Okay? Ano bang version ng Filipino na nangyari sa Cavite Mutiny noong 1872. So before we go on of that, no, it is important to define what is a mutiny is. So mutiny is a form of rebellion against authority. Okay, rebellion or pag-aalsa kontra sa mga namumuno. It comes from the old verb mutiny or mutine, which means revolt. Okay, kung inyong natatandaan na latest or recent ng munting dito sa ating bansa ay noong 2000 and 2001 or 2003 yun. Kang Okod Mutiny na pinangungunahan ni dating Senator Antonio Trillanes IV dahil sa pag-aalsa ng administration ni Pangulong Macapagal Arroyo. So eventually hindi siya naging successful. Okay. So, Cavite Mutiny is a uprising of military personnel of Fort San Felipe, the Spanish arsenal in Cavite, Philippines on January 20, 1872. Take note of the date. So, January 20, 1872. Around 200 soldiers and the laborers rose up in the belief that it would alleviate to a national uprising. Pero datapwat ang mutiny medyo naging unsuccessful and the government soldier executed many of the participants. So now we proceed to the second event, Gamborza. When you say Gamborza, it is a collective name of the three martyred priests. So tag as the mastermind of the Cavite Mutiny. So dito na event no sila ay nadamay. Just imagine no, ito yung itong tatlong pari na to is nanahimik sa kanilang kumbento, ang simbahan. They're doing very religious activities and all of us sudden na madadamay sila sa Cavite Mutiny. So let's try to connect it back, okay? So Gamborza. So they were permanent Filipino priests charged with treason and sedition. So ayan ang kasong binangga ng tatlong pare. Bakit kaya? So, ang tatlong kaso na binangga ng tatlong pare is treason and sedition. Now, noong panahon na yun, meron tayong tinatawag na reconciliation. In English, reconciliation. Ito ang isang movement na kung saan ay ninanais ng local na kaparian or native clergy. Pag sinabi nating native clergy is mga paring Pilipino na magkaroon ng kanilang simbahan at magkaroon sila ng magandang posisyon at magandang authority sa simbahan. So tandaan nyo na dati noong panahon ng Espanyol, kontrolado ng mga Spanish friars sa ating lugar. So okay, ito yung tinatawag na circularization at ito ang isinusulong nila Padre Gomez, Padre Burgos, Padre Zamora. So medyo active sila sa circularization movement kaya sila dinawit ng Spanish government na sila ang mastermind sa Cavite. Spanish version Cavite Mutiny of 1872. Jose Montero y Vidal is a prolific Spanish historian, documented the event and highlighted it as an attempt of the Indios to overthrow the Spanish government in the Philippines. Initially, both Montero and Izquierdo scored out that the abolition of privilege enjoyed by the worker of Cavite are essential, such as non-payment of tributes and exemption from forced labor were the main reason of the revolution, as how they called it. Inisip nila na ayan na, naglaban na ang mga Indio. So, patatalsikin na nila tayo. So, we have to do something. So, okay, the source time. This is the time na nag-magnify ni Governor General Esquardos ang kanyang report bilang hari ng Espanya. And then, we made use of it to implicate the native clergy, which was the active in the call for secularization. So, when you say secularization, is mo na siya ang magkaroon ng magandang katungkulan ang mga native clergies or mga Pilipinong pare dito sa Pilipinas na hindi nagustuhan ng mga priling Espanyol.
I am Novaline Antura and I am going to continue our report. B. A response to injustice, the Filipino version of the incident. Dr. Trinidad Hermenegildo Pardo de Tavera. He is the Filipino scholar and researcher who wrote the Filipino version of the bloody incident in Cavite. So, in short, siya ang author sa Filipino version sa insidente nga nahitabo sa Cavite. Matod sa iyaha, the incident was a mere mutiny by the native Filipino soldiers and laborers of the Cavite arsenal, who turned out to be dissatisfied with the abolition of their privilege. So, ang katudong sa Cavite incident kay nahitabo daw to siya kay tungod ang mga Filipino soldiers o ang mga laborer kay wala nakasabot sa pamaagi or kaning pamamalakad sa mga gobyerno atong panahona. Governor Izquierdo, who declared the cold-blooded policies such as the abolition of privilege of the workers and native army members of Arsenal and the prohibition of the funding of school arts and trades for the Filipinos, which the general believed as a cover-up for the organization of a political club. January 20, 1872. There are 200 men comprised of soldiers, laborers of the Arsenal, and residents of Cavite, headed by Sergeant La Madrid, rose in arms and assassinated the commanding officer and Spanish officers in sight. Tabera believed that the Spanish friars and Izquierdo used the Cavite Mutiny as a powerful level by magnifying it as a full-blown conspiracy, involving not only the native army, but also included residents of Cavite and Manila, and more importantly, the native clergy to overthrow the Spanish government in the Philippines. The intention of installing reforms, the central government of Spain welcomed an educational decree authored by Sigismundo Moret, who promoted the fusion of sectarian schools run by the friars into a school called Philippine Institute. The friars, fearing that their influence in the Philippines would be a thing of the past, took advantage of the incident and presented it to the Spanish government as a vast conspiracy, organized throughout the archipelago with the object of destroying Spanish sovereignty. So, ang mga friars kay nahadlok man sila nga ang katong nahisatabo nga Cavite Mutiny kay kanang mahimo na lampas, so gipalabas nila nga ang epekto ato kay maayo. So, pero ang tinuod yun nga epekto ato kay rebellion or mutiny. Convicted educated men who participated in the mutiny were sentenced life imprisonment, while members of native clergy headed by the Gomborsa were tried and executed by garrote. So, kinsa gani ning tulo ka padre nga gipangalan og Gomborsa kay sila Padre Gomez, Burgos, and Zamora. And kato mga tao nga ilahang gipamunuan kay gi-executed or gipatay gamit ang garrote. Tungod sa panghitabo nga gipatay ang tulo ka pare nga sila Padre Gomez, Burgos, and Zamora, and the other men nga sentence of life imprisonment kay nahimo ang or na-awake ang mga tao sa nationalism and eventually to the outbreak of Philippine Revolution of 1896. Edmond Plouquet, the French writer who complemented Tabera's account by confirming that the event happened due to discontentment of the arsenal workers and soldiers in Cavite Port. So, kani si Edmond kay gi-complement niya si Tabera o gi-confirm niya nga ang katong panghitabo or nahitabo nga sa Cavite Mutiny kay due to discontentment of the arsenal workers and soldiers kay naaman siya ato nga panghitabo. Next topic is all about unveiling the truth. Considering the four accounts of 1872 mutiny, there were some basic facts that remain to be unburrowing. First, there was dissatisfaction among the workers of the arsenal as well as the members of the native army after their privileges were drawn back by General Izquierdo. Second, General Izquierdo introduced rigid and strict policies that made the Filipinos move and run away from Spanish government out of disgust. So, tungod atong nga policies kay ang mga Pilipino kay murag nilayo or ni palayo ang ilang loob sa Spanish government kay tungod na makaingon sila nga masahol na kaayo, nawad-an na sila freedom, sobra na kaayo ang laws para sa ilaha. Third, the central government failed to conduct an investigation on what truly transpired but relied on reports of Izquierdo and the priors in the opinion of the public. So, ang central government kay na-failed po sila sa pag-investigate kay wala nila gitan-aw kung unsa ang tinuod. Nituo lang dayon sila kung unsa ang gi-report sa general o sa mga priors o sa mga opinions sa mga tao. Wala nila gidig deeper ang isyo. Fourth, the happy days of the priors were already numbered in 1872. When the central government in Spain decided to deprive them of the power to intervene in government affairs, as well as in the direction and management of schools, prompting them to commit frantic moves to extend their stay in power. Fifth, the Filipino clergy members actively participated in the secularization movement in order to allow Filipino priests to take hold of the parishes in the country, making them prey to the rage of the priors. 6. Filipinos during the time were active participants and responded to what they deemed as injustice. So, kato nga time kay ang mga Pilipino kay active na sila kung unsa or more response sa mga injustice nga mga panghitabo, like kanang kabalo na sila kung unsa ilang rights, unsay dapat nila buhaton labi na og dili na makatarungan para sa ilaha. Lastly, the execution of Gomborza, or what we call Padre Gomez, Burgos, and Zamora, was a blunder on the part of the Spanish government. For the action severed the ill feelings of the Filipinos, and the event inspired Filipino patriots to call for reforms and eventually independence. There may be different versions of the event, but one thing is certain: the 1872 Cavite Mutiny paved a way for a momentous 1898. So, ang katong pangitabo sa or pag-execute sa Gomborza kay murag nahimong way nga ang mga Pilipino makamata or makapil sila inspiration nga kailangan makuha nila ang independence nga kailangang para sa mga Pilipino or rights para sa Pilipino. So, daghan man og tuod og version ang event nga Cavite Mutiny, pero one thing is for sure nga ang 1872 Cavite Mutiny kay naghimo og way nga mahimong mementos in 1898. And that's all. Thank you. I hope daghan mo natun-an sa akong reporting.